the Sparrowhawk Gyrocopter. The thing I think we really want to point out to people is what a simple machine that you have here. You actually have two blades providing your lift and your propulsion. One blade, your great big blade, actually works just like an airplane wing, and that is, as long as it's moving forward, it's creating lift. So your propeller in the back actually provides your forward propulsion. First thing you notice when you come up to it is it says experimental on the side of it, but that shouldn't scare you away because a lot of planes are built, and that just strictly means is that the owner is taking part in the construction of the aircraft. Okay, I know the first thing that's going to come to your mind when you look at a product like that, and that is safety. How safe is this aircraft if the engine were to quit? What makes this really nice is because the way the main rotor is spinning around up there is if the engine were to quit, you can just rotate down to the ground and set her down on the ground. It doesn't need a long runway or anything else. You can just bring her right to the ground. Even if the engine were to quit, you don't have any problem with finding a place to go land it. A normal airplane, when it hits turbulence, the wings have to take into that turbulence, which shakes the cabin up and down. Where in this aircraft, the rotors go up and down, but the cabin stays relatively smooth, so it makes it much easier to handle, especially when you get in the backcountry around the mountains. You get a lot of updrafts and downdrafts, so having that more stability, it really makes it a lot more comfortable to fly. You can buy a complete kit like this for about $29,000. That's the motor, everything you need. But you can also buy them completely built, so if you'd rather have the manufacturer do all that for you, you can do that as well. The other option you can do is join the Sport Pilot Club and come down here and fly these, and with a small down and an hourly fee, they'll come down, train you how to fly these things, and then you just pay an hourly fee, which is quite a bit less than a normal aircraft. Now let's talk about the license it requires to do this. Basically, if you have a driver's license, you can get a license to fly this thing. It's really simple, only takes about 20 hours, and you'll be good to go. Now when you talk about aircraft, obviously you got to talk about takeoffs and landing distances. Now this aircraft only requires about 1,000 feet to get up and take off the runway, but it does have to be a smooth, level area. Now landing is a whole other issue. You can actually land it in a fairly small area, basically as long as the rotor is what you need to land it in. Enough of having this bird in its cage. Let's take it out and set it free and see how she flies. It looks really tiny, but actually when you get inside it, it's quite roomy, especially if you've flown in other small aircraft. It's so smooth the way it takes off. They get the main rotor spinning and then apply forward motion with the rear propeller, and the thing just gently lifts off the ground just as smooth as could be. If you want more information about the Sparrowhawk Gyrocopter, check out our website at atyourleisure.info. Or check it out at their website, lettherebeflight.com. I highly recommend you give this a try.